So this is how I genuinely was able to lock in. This is just how you lock in general, like how you train without being motivated to train. It don't even gotta be training. It could be like anything. It could be, school, working out, sports, not having the urge to skip practice, but still attending it. Well, having the urge to skip practice and not attending it, because the whole point of the video is to get you to attend these type of things and get you to actually get to work instead of procrastinating. So the way I did this was by thinking like this. Think about it. If you just think in your head, you're alone, you're not around nobody. So it's pretty sad that you can't get up and do a little bit of exercise just because you don't feel like getting up. You could watch this video and I could sit there and tell you to go, just get up, force yourself to go work out, go do this, chase your dreams, chase your goals, whatever, etc. All that random crap people be telling you on YouTube and junk. I could get there and just tell you that right now and motivate you or get you to get in the gym every single day. It'll most likely motivate you for like a couple of seconds to get up and start grinding every single day. But at the end of the day, you're not going to be feeling like that every single day. You're going to get that spark, that little motivation right after this video. You want to get up and start doing everything you can to achieve your goals, correct? But it's temporary. It's not permanent. The simple thing I could really tell you to do is force yourself. And what I mean by forcing yourself, I'll explain that right now. It's easy to force yourself to, get up and do these things. Well, actually, I take that back. It's actually not easy to get yourself to do these things because you have that, that thing in your head, that thing in your mind, that voice in your head that's saying, I just want to lay down. I want to go to sleep. I'm exhausted. I don't want to do any of this right now. I do not feel like going through this pain. I do not feel like doing this or that. You just want to go home and relax and chill. Everybody has that voice in their head. You can't tell me right now that you never had that voice in your head before. If you went in a comment section and told me that right now, that's a lie. Everybody has had that voice in their head that have either told them to, stop doing this rep. Let's say if you're doing a rep in the gym and you're going as hard as you physically can. And, well, actually, you're doing like 6-7 reps, right? And you get to that one rep that makes you feel like you want to stop doing more reps. Most people just quit doing the reps as soon as they feel like they're getting too tired. Most people stop. But the people with the best type of mindsets, the people that's actually locked in, the people that actually care and want to be the best version of themselves, they will keep on going. They will keep going as hard as they physically can on those reps. They're not going to stop at like 8 reps. Once they feel tired, they just stop doing the reps, and then they go on to the next workout, and they just, what's the word to call it? They rush the workout. They just do as much as they can, as quick as possible, try not to go too hard so they could, quickly get done with the workout so they don't have to go through the pain for that long. Trust me, I know everybody in the gym is not going as hard as they physically can in the gym. Everybody's not. You could walk into a public gym right now and all you gotta do is sit down at a random machine, right? And you can see some dude doing like 5 curls. He put his AirPods in. He got his headphones on, etc. Whatever people use to listen to music. They got their AirPods on. They do like 5 reps. And then once they like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they breathe and then drop the weight. They don't go as hard as they physically can. Yeah, you could build muscle that way. Yeah, you could get big that way. But wouldn't you want to go as hard as you physically can? Wouldn't you want to feel like you actually did something instead of just going through mid discomfort? I mean, I know I would. I know I would want to go, as hard as I physically can on everything I do. But the whole point I'm making is how to force yourself how to, actually get in the gym and start grinding or doing anything in general without feeling like it. If it's homework, any of that. This is how you do it. This is how I learned to do it. I don't feel like doing schoolwork. I don't feel like studying. I actually don't study at all. I'm going to sit here and tell y'all the truth. I do not study. When I'm in school, I do not study. I just complete all my work. And then once tests come, I hope I pass the test. Most of the time I pass the test because I actually pay attention in class. But I just complete my work. I'll have some missing assignments here and there, but I make sure they get completed. I pass every school year. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say I study. But it's a difference between needing to study and not doing it because you don't feel like it, or you don't need to study, or you do need it, or you understand the word and you feel like you just don't want to study. Like, I feel like there's no need to study if you already know the word, if you already know what you need to do. I feel like there wouldn't be no point in me studying if I knew the word already. Just sit there in your head for a couple of seconds. Just sit there in your head. No noise, no distractions, no game on, no loud noise. Just you by yourself in your room. And you sit there and stare at the wall, stare at the floor, whatever you do. Close your eyes, whatever. And you just fight that voice in your head. As much corny as it sounds, fight that voice in your head. And what I mean by that is I do this every single day. When I get home, I do not feel like working out. I be very tired. I just be ready to go home, go to sleep, and then repeat. I do not feel like working out. I don't feel like making videos. I don't feel like doing this, and that. I don't feel like doing schoolwork. I don't feel like doing homework. I don't feel like doing none of that. Like I said, there's people that's going through way harder positions that you're going through. And you're sitting there being lazy. And you have the best predicament you ever had in your life. You got food in the house. You got water at home. Lights on. All you got to do is go home, go to school, come back, and work out. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. When people tell me, oh, I don't have motivation to go train. Bro, you have hours of the day. You have so much hours in the day where you have time to train. Well, I got school, man. I got homework to do. Bro, after you get from school, you need to do homework. Actually, matter of fact, just do your work in school so you will not have homework. But if you do have homework, of course, and you have no choice but to have homework, like, not everybody's going to be able to complete, an entire assignment in a day. Sometimes, you don't have enough time to do it. Make sure you get it done right when you get home. Then, once you're done, it'll probably be like 8, 9 o'clock or so, 6 o'clock. I don't know what time people start their homework. Make sure you complete that homework. Then that's when you start the workout. Well, after I get done with homework, I just feel like going to sleep. That's the whole point. You got to force yourself to grind. You got to force yourself to fight that voice in your head that's telling you not to go do it. You get there and you just go straight to training. You fight that voice in your head, and you just be like, just go do it. Just go do it. Like, literally, you say exactly those words in your head. Just go do it. Just go do it. Get up. Like, literally force your physical body to just get up and start doing whatever exercise that you need to do. And by the time you're done with the first exercise, most likely, you're not going to want to stop. You're going to do like the first couple of exercises and be like, well, I'm already doing it now, so I might as well don't stop. Or the second exercise. Or if you're a person that genuinely just don't feel like doing the entire workout in general, like you do one exercise, you still feel like you don't want to do this second, you got to fight that voice in your head. You got to keep on pushing through it. The more you go through that same exact cycle every single day, the more you're going to get used to fighting that voice in your head. And once you master fighting that voice in your head, the more better you're going to be at doing it. Well, yeah, the more you fight the voice in your head, the better you're going to be at doing it. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So what I mean by forcing yourself is by fighting the voice in your head that's telling you to just go sleep, relax, doing everything other than actually things that will benefit you. You got to fight that voice in your head. Boy, it's getting dark out here. If y'all wonder if I'm in my neighborhood, no, I'm not in my neighborhood. I'm like a random area around some trees or whatever. I'm near like around the city kinda. I'm close to the city. I'm not near my neighborhood though. I'm like some random place, like behind my house, like somewhere far away from my house. You gotta force yourself to do these things. I've been trying to tell y'all boys, y'all gotta lock in. What I've been doing the past years was working out every single day. I would literally get to school, right? I don't be feeling like going to school. I be tired. When I get to school, I be ready to go home. Like, I genuinely do be ready to go home. I do not want to be there. And then, once I get on the bus, I be thinking in my head. I be having so much time to think. I be alone in my thoughts. And I be having so much minutes and time for me to think. Like, Come on, just go do it. When you get home, go straight to that workout. When you get home, go straight to this or this or that. When I get home, get straight to that homework. When I get home, I'll get straight to whatever it is. Whatever it is. Or let's say if you got football practice and you literally do not feel like going. Like you absolutely just want to go home and chill. And that video games and them chips that's waiting at home is motivating the mess out of you to go there. Just motivating you to go over there and go do something stupid. Motivate you to go over there and go do something that got nothing to do with your goals. Force yourself to go. You got to force yourself. It all comes to force. If you're already there, like let's say if you ain't feel like going to football practice, right, and you genuinely just force yourself to go, of course you're gonna be like, oh, I do not want to be here. But it's gonna be too late. You're already there. You can't back out of this. Let's say if you ain't want to go into a fight, right? You ain't want to fight somebody. This is just an example. If you ain't want to fight somebody and you just get pushed into a random fight, you have no choice but to fight. Someone's gonna hit you, and if you even run away, they're gonna chase you. So you have no choice but to fight. Just as if you went straight to football practice. No, actually, no. You just went straight to thinking in your head, man, I don't want to go here. But you just push yourself. You force yourself to just go. And you feel like, dang, I should have stayed home. It's too late. You're already there. If you feel that way every single time, you don't want to go do something, feel unmotivated, tired, that's what I'm saying. That's like what I mean by you feeling that way. You got to force yourself every single time to go do it anyway. That's just how it's going to be every single time. That's what I've been doing for years. That's what you should start doing. People be thinking I'll be motivated to do this. They be like, motivation and dedication. Absolutely dedication. I most definitely agree on that. Dedication for sure. But motivation, that's not even in the picture. I don't even be feeling like working out at all. I don't be feeling like working out. I'm going to be honest, I don't. I don't be feel like going beyond failure every day. I don't be feel like training that hard. I just be ready to go home and go to bed and watch some TV. But I don't. The more you embrace good habits and discipline, the better you will be at, just the better in general you will be at life. You gonna thank yourself one day and be like, dang, I really put myself through all that hardship, pain, struggle, and just overall stress. Eventually, it's gonna be routine. You're gonna love going through all that. You're gonna love going through that pain, stress, and hardships. You're gonna actually have fun doing it. You're gonna enjoy doing it. Just how I enjoy going beyond failure when I work out every single day. I enjoy it now. I don't be feeling like doing it, but when I get ready to go do it, I enjoy it. Because I'm used to it. I'm used to going through that pain every single day. We're locked in. This is the part of being locked in. A point blank period. You get what I mean. You got to force your mind. Start embracing good habits and not bad habits. Start reading that Bible more. Start training more. Start training beyond failure. Make sure you don't injure yourself, though. When you're in the gym, make sure you definitely don't injure yourself. And what I mean by going beyond failure, I mean once you hit failure and you genuinely cannot do another rep no more, you start doing partials and half reps. That's what going beyond failure is. Going beyond failure doesn't mean injuring yourself necessarily. It just means that you're just pushing out unnecessary reps that you don't need to go do. You could stop. Right when you hit failure, you could just stop. But if you want to just be the best version of yourself you could be, you feel like you could have done more, going beyond failure is the best thing you could have done. People never, say the term going beyond failure. Everybody says going until failure, which is the perfect word for training. But I feel like going beyond failure is better. I feel like I made that word up. That's going to be my word now. For as long as y'all know me, the word going beyond failure and my training style, that's going to be my training style. Whenever I start growing as a whole and start getting more known, I hope y'all know me as a person that goes as hard as he physically can on every single set. And I'm not going to call it until failure. I'm going to always call it beyond failure. That's what we will always call this type of training. And this is a different video here. This is not no workout video, none of that. This is just explaining to y'all how you could go as hard as you physically can without, how you could force yourself to actually do something that you don't want to do while having no type of energy or motivation. This is explaining to y'all how I do it, how I still do what I do, how anybody still do what they do without even feeling like it. I don't care what you going through. I don't care if your entire family died. I don't care whatever it is. You still got responsibilities. You still got money that needs to be made. You still got goals that await you. You have a life. Life is short. Make sure you spend that life being who you want to be. Grinding, doing whatever it takes to become whoever you want to be in life. If you're a person that has no goals at all and you just living just to live, you're lost, brother. You're lost.